won't keep missing. Okay, guys, this is Setup Sunday. We should have been recording earlier, but we're going to record now. We're talking about Jennifer's potential coach or potential client that wants to coach. We have some great ideas. Monica's going to share some quick stats that'll help you with your clients and when to share these. We're talking about client weight aid posts, which I'm sure that's what we're probably going to be talking about on Monday. I haven't talked to Monica, but I think that's what we should talk about on Monday. And then so Jennifer's person is looking for a job and making sure she has money. So I suggested that she have her potential client share Jennifer's before and after and say, I'm getting ready to start this program, super excited. This is my coach, Jennifer. I can't wait to grow up and be just like her. She's lost, da, 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 da. Who else wants to join me? And then all of a sudden, when she gets ready to order her program, she can order her coaching kit because she'll have people that are wanting to do the program with her. So now that's been recorded. Monica, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to add to that wonderful suggestion. Jennifer, take Mel's suggestion, okay? And you're going to spoon feed your client this suggestion. So that means creating the post with the verbiage you want, putting your name in it, putting whatever picture or whatever, and telling her, you know what? We're talking about money, like Mel said. Let's put a post out there and tell people if somebody wants to come on coaching, that'll, give you the money for your kids. So like, you're going to tell her why we're doing it. You're going to give her the post. Okay. You need to give her the post and you need to follow up and make sure she does the post. So this is where I think that we could really help ourselves is like, Donna, if I told you to do this stuff, like it's cool, but how much better is it if I freaking got a PDF together and I'm like, boom, girl, here's your steps. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. And then you're like, oh God, it's right here. So like, I could just go back to it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just easier that way. So this is why I'm suggesting to spoon feed them what you're trying to have them do. I did this with Dina the other day. She had a new coach coming on and I'm like, look, I always tell her. This time I told her and I texted her like a list. You know what I mean? To just try and like spoon feed it. So it's right in front of you. It takes time to get these processes down, so the easier I can make it for you, the better. Your client, Jennifer, she's probably scared shitless, so like if you make it super easy and it's all done, and then she sees she also gets 70 likes on her post, she's going to be like, oh my God, I had no idea that many people would pay attention. That's so cool. And, they get all jazzed too. But you got to make that first like jumps easier. If you asked her to create a post.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. So I'm going to say, I have an idea. Let's share a post on your Facebook. I will create the post and I will tell you what to say. And then I should say the responses you get, if you get anyone that is interested in doing this program with you, you can sign them up as clients, which will pay for your program, right?
Yeah, first I would ask, hey, I have an idea. Are you open to hearing how I can help you pay for your program and also your kit, your coaching kit? And see if she's open to it. And then I would ask for that. But yeah, Monica's very good at always asking permission first before you throw something at them like that, because they're either going to love it or they're going to be freaked out. And then you're going to have to, if she's freaked out, baby step it in.
Okay.
And make sure that she understands what's in it for her and not what's in it for you.
Right. So I'll help you pay for your program and your kit.
Well, first ask her if she's open and then make sure she's open. And that's what I would suggest.
Okay.
So, because otherwise it looks like, and then you can do this and this and this and this and this and this and this.
Which I tend of doing.
All right, I don't put that on my page.
Okay.
Right? So you're going to kind of just put some feelers out there, but say this could really help you. And look, if you're not ready to coach, that's fine. But anybody who decides that they're going to go on program, and I'll take care of the health assessment. Then if they sign up, then I put $25 wellness credit towards your account. And then listen, then you sign her up for an account, so she has one. So she's stuck. So she's glued to you.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll find out, like, you're like, well, what's your email address? I'm going to set you up an account so I can put that on there. Then sometimes you'll go to put their email address in and you're like, it says this email attached to somebody else. And you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let's figure this out first. You've been on program before. Let's talk about that. Why, what happened? That kind of thing. What happened to your coach? Whatever. Because that happens a lot. A lot. So,
All right.
all right. Anybody else have any other questions or wins? And we're going to set up your week. Are we all good? Okay.
I would reminder, text your clients today. Anna, Jennifer, whatever client you guys have, Dina. Text your clients today. You're gonna say, hey, happy Sunday. You had a great weekend. I'm super excited to connect with you about your wins this week. My schedule is same as usual or a little bit different than normal. I'm going to be free Tuesday at 8 p.m., 8 a.m., whatever your hours are. When do you want me to pencil you in for 10 minutes? Mel has a calendar. Her says, you know, my hours are on my calendar, pencil yourself in. So whatever your verbiage is, my point is, send it to them today so that you know during the week when you're calling your people. You want them to expect your call and you don't want to feel like you're chasing anybody. Okay. Also, think about the referrals that you're expecting to get. Why would somebody refer to you? Like, what would make them talk about you? Are they going to be like, oh yeah, like Donna, she just text messages me like every now and then. Like, is that exciting? Or would it be more exciting to be like, dude, you know, like, honestly, like my coach checks in every week. She freaking sent me a motivational text midweek. Like at the end of my first month, she sent me a water bottle. Like, it's kind of cool, like having her like just as an accountability buddy. That would make them talk about you. Sending them a text that says, hey, how's your water? Every week, 17 times a week, like, come on.
Yeah.
They're not going to talk about you. You know, so just keep in mind, like when you're going pro in your client support, what would a professional look like to you? If I was calling my doctor, I want my doctor to give me a time, or I expect they're going to give me a time. And I know I'm not a doctor, but I am like important to your health, you know? And if I'm providing value, then they would want to get on a call. So anyways, Sunday, ask them, when are you free this week? Mel is very good about putting our Monday night calls, our community calls, in the Sunday text. Again, you have to spoon feed people stuff. Hey, Sally, super excited to connect about your wins this week. I'm free, da-da-da-da-da. What days are good? Oh, here's the link for tomorrow's call at 5. Set a reminder right now. I know I still learn things to this day. Just in case you don't have the link already, here it is. Send it every week, no matter what. Because you know what? When Monday comes around, it sucks to go and find the link. It's really cool to be like, yo, my coach just sent it to me. Let me go to my text thread, you know? And then she will get in the habit of doing that for her clients, hopefully, because she'll remember that you did that for her. And getting people on those calls is why they're going to stay. So it is key you get them on a Monday night call. All your clients need to be on Monday night calls. Make sense?
And you need to be on the Monday night calls.
And you need to be on the Monday night calls.
You need
Or
to
watching the recording.
Yeah, because this last Monday was amazing. It was super good. Anytime Casey Mitchell's on, I just love him. You know, he explained to clients.
People stayed on longer, guys. Like normally people, yeah.
So, and the other thing is, I do post it in Discovering Health. I do post it in Healthy Habits with Us, the live, but that cuts off. That Facebook Live cuts off at the community call. I always invite my clients to the Zoom. Always, always, always invite them to the Zoom. Guess what? If they're curious, they'll stay on and they'll listen. And that's what we want them to do, is we want them to stay on and listen. Okay, so that's really super important. I use the Reach app so that I just use one text and it does, and I have all my clients in a file so that I can do it that way. It's totally fine. But, and then I use the Reach app for when I have connections and I send them stuff like Monica was saying. Guess what? The girl that I talked to, that I've been talking to for a year, I text her all the time because she's in my thing. I mean, not all the time, but maybe like once every couple months or once a month or something, but she's also on my Facebook. So it's all about staying connected. They can grab any coach. People can grab any coach that they want. Any coach that they want. They have to have a connection to you. This is a relationship business. Bring them value. That is what you want to do. It doesn't cost you any, I mean, it costs you $5 for Reach if you use it. And like I said, you can use it for your connections too. Finding just that one cool thing, like we got Easter coming up. I know I got a recipe link for Easter recipes. Perfect thing to send to them. Perfect thing. And so it's value, value, value. And then you can ask value, value, value. It's like fighting. Jab, 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 right hook. Jab, 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 right hook. If you guys were on the call, the Coach Burke call that I put, fantastic, all the time. So it's value, 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 ask, value, 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 ask. More value, less ask. But you got to bring them value. Can't always be ask, 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 ask. Okay, nobody likes to be bugged about that.
I love that. What would you say in the grocery store? It's just a great, like, Donna, if I saw you in the grocery store, would I be like, I seen you on Zoom, like we were on this one call at one point. You should really do the program. Yeah. No. If I saw you in the grocery store, I'd be like, oh my gosh, dude, we've been like social media, like all the things, like this is so cool. What are you up to today? Or something along those lines, making it easier for the next conversation. You're not trying to make it weird.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then also on that client way day post, I did make a post in Impact Academy. It's got a video and everything. I'm gonna ask you guys, watch that video before the Monday night call. Just watch it. Make sure that you guys take a look at that post, watch it. It'll make more sense if you see
Which one?
I posted in Impact Academy. It's a client way day post with Steve Brown's video. It's got everything in there. And then in the comments, it has the steps. Okay, so just check that out. I think I tagged all my coaches. I think I tagged you too, Monica. All right, so now here we are, set up Sunday to the stuff that we're gonna do. Super important. Jennifer can attest to being on her health game, how much attention she's getting. You need to be on your health game and you need to stay connected to your coach. And if your coach for some reason isn't staying connected for their own reasons, you need to find an accountability person. You need to go up in your line. You need to stay connected to your health, okay? Let us know what your goals are. Business goals. There's what, 4 days left. There's still time here. 4 days left of the month. Okay.
Don't forget, we have to have a new coach in order to get into the next training. If you don't have a new coach, then you won't be invited to the next coach training.
Yeah. So far I'm not in that, but that's okay. It's not the end of the month. I'm talking to Katerina tomorrow, so that will be good. Hopefully she'll be in. So business goals, how many clients do you want? How many coaches do you want? Posture it that way. Do those client way day posts. Watch that video, you guys. You want to get into the next training and get a coach, watch that video. Watch that video. Watch that video. Watch that video. Okay. Client support celebrations. This is what we're talking about. Celebrating client way day posts, all that. You want to make sure you're getting those done. Social media. Don't worry about the algorithms. Just post. I put in. I really believe right now. Before and afters might be great for your profile pictures at this point. And then after the essentials, you can change them back because, you know, they're going to go to somebody who's at, you know, they're going to look for somebody who's actually doing the do. So that'd be my suggestion, because, you know, if they hear somebody's essential and then they see somebody who has a before and after and somebody's not, you know, you just never know. Conversation starters start a lot. Definitely don't forget the likes. If you guys want a good example, I think it's a good example. My post that I have pinned at the top, I didn't write this. I actually took it from somebody else, but I have 105 likes and 22 comments. It says major discount this month. And then I put on the next, he doesn't have this in there, 211 for new client, 211 off for new clients and restarting clients that haven't ordered in 180 days. You have to believe that the best years of your health and your youth are not behind you. On the left, I was 44 years old, tried to work out, but had poor eating habits. On the right, I was 54 years old and discovered true health through this program. I've been living this lifestyle since 2014. It's pinned at the top. I can work all those likes. I have so much to do on that one post. And then again, I also changed my profile picture. So definitely start those conversations. And when I was telling Monica this is how I'm doing the likes. I really don't care how long the personal message is to them. It's like, oh my gosh, Dina, thank you so much for taking the time to come by and like my post. My transformation, man, I never even thought that I looked that way in my first photo. It kind of blows me away. And I just found that one, I put it together. And here's the reason I'm just saying thank you. It's like, I look at thanks. This is what I tell them. I look at likes as somebody waving to me in the grocery store or waving hello to me. And I think it would be really rude of me not to wave back at you. So you don't have to stop by my page and like on it, but I think it's really special that you did. And then I will talk to a little bit about the promo. And I say, I don't normally go into all of this, but we have a very short window on this. So if you know anybody, we have this amazing promo going on and I can help you. And I even drop in my job form in there. If you're not interested, no big deal. But if you are, fill this out and we can talk. I'm just going whatever, because I started with my heart and I might go on their page and check something out. But I'm not going generic, and you can do this in voice text if it's too much, or you can do it in, I do talk to text, but just do it. Just drop the job form in. At this point, we've got till the 18th, right? So just go for it. Power hours or having your business building activities in your calendar. Power hours are really important because they can get you to do the work that's getting people, like going to the people's profile picture and liking and commenting on people's profile pictures is going through your friends list, and all of a sudden they're seeing who is liking my post and they're going to go and check out yours. Yes, Jen.
So this promo is good till April 18th, just to
Yes.
clarify. Yes, okay.
But I don't tell people it's good till April 18th. This is what I say, girl, you want to get on this right now, because, and you can do the same thing that Monica said, 86% of people who don't make lifestyle changes gain their weight back in 2 years, and 90% of Optavia coaches are still optimizing their health at this point. Mm-hmm. So if you want to optimize your health and get on program, you're going to want your friends to get this deal too. And if you wait till you get to your healthy weight, they don't get this deal.
Right.
So I plant that right when I'm talking to them, like, you want them to get this deal that's really good, then let's do everything right now. So that's how I posture it. And whether they do it or they don't, I'm just putting it out there.
Right.
So power hours are just like get those business building activities in your calendar. Make sure you got your big rocks in first so that you don't neglect your family. You can pencil in that other stuff, okay? But you guys want to, if you want to bring on coaches and clients, you're not gonna, this is the best opportunity. It's 12 weeks till summer, okay? 12 weeks. Team trainings, make sure they have them in your calendar. We have Impact Academy after our community call and our field-led call. And like Monica was saying, I sent that text out today. Plus also sending it out today, if you're my client check-in days on Monday, I don't want to send it at like 10 o'clock in the morning on Monday. And they're like, have time for you, I'm booked already. And they can schedule ahead too. And then also let your mentorship thread know how we can help you. If you need something, let us know, okay? And Jen, I know I'm gonna put in your first step into your thread in just a second. But the first step basically is you wanna go to anybody you've ever done a health assessment with. You can search in your messenger. If you called it a goal assessment, if you called it a health assessment, find anybody that you have talked to. And let me see if I can pull up. Here's basically, I'm gonna send this to Jen. So this says, call, text, or PM everyone you've ever shared program with and offer them a scholarship. That's if you want to, right? So many are ready to get started. Hey, they are just waiting for you to reach out. Hey, so-and-so, I just had you on my heart this morning. I know when we talked last month, week, year, whatever, you had some big goals, fill in the blank, that seemed to be super important to you, and I really wanted to help you reach those goals. I know how much my life has been transformed by doing this program, and I would love to see you have the same result. The reason I really want to help one more person change their life this month, and this is the best time to become a client. Not only is there a $90 discount direct from Optavia, but I have one $25 or $50 scholarship available that is good through set a deadline to help someone to do just that. I wanted to offer it to you first because I know how desperately you wanted to reach your goals. This is perfect with summer coming up. Let me know if you want it before I offer it to someone else. And then you say, and then as soon as Jen's done with all of that, she'll come back and say, done, next, and I'll give her next step. So that's a good thing for you guys to do. If you want to offer a scholarship, go for it. It does come out of your pocket. It is an investment in your business, but you know,
I have a question.
Sure.
And maybe I missed it because I just stepped out for a second, but I did hear, I think I read on some people's pages and I heard you say that you had posted this like a $200 savings. Like, where's the 200? Can you explain to me that savings?
Oh, absolutely. When they sign up, okay, most of the time, if they are a client, they have to wait a full 365 days in order to get those 5 free boxes, right? This promo, they have to have not ordered for 180 days, which is 6 months. Now they're going to get those 5 free boxes. Those 5 free boxes, that discount is $121.
Okay.
And the 90 together, 211.
Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling it was something like that. So thank you for explaining it.
Yeah.
Mostly, I don't feel like I need to explain it to anybody, but I wanted to know.
So you can say, just say,
offering it.
you would have had to have not ordered since late September, and then we'll just figure out your date. And say they order, the last order was September 31st. Well, you're going to calculate, okay, well, we can place your order on this day and you'll qualify. But if we place your order this day, you're not going to qualify, but you will on this day. If they ordered in December, they're SOL for the $90 off and the 211. So that's that. So yeah, it's 211. And like I said, if they are a reactivated client, they weren't going to get that 121 until they reach 365 days.
Yeah, I've had people re-sign and their total is 233. So I don't know where you can get a free month and the $5 free for 233.
Is it are you doing 15 boxes and 5, or And it still is working with 15?
Yep.
Okay, so it is working, but so you guys also got to realize that you're getting paid on less too. So, but next.
Yeah, which I don't like. So I found out it would work with 233 because the woman did it on her own. I'll be recorded and go on the record and say I don't like the discount. You got to get 5 people for $3, you know, for the same. We got to get 5 people for the same money as 3. And then I feel like they don't value it as much because they got it, you know, so cheap. But I digress.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not, it is not as much. So I would just say 278. I wouldn't tell them they could get it with 15 parts.
Yeah, and I actually, I had one person, and I'm just sharing, guys, like, because it is your revenue and whatnot, and it is a stupid deal. Like, it's tremendous. So I feel like you can play with it however you want. I had a woman come back the other day, and I told her that with the discount it was going to be $330, and I told her this time she was going to be getting the purposeful hydration because I knew that was something she wanted to try before but never did. So I just put them in there, added them to the total, like this is what it is, and she doesn't know the difference. They don't know the difference, you know. And so I would use that to your advantage, so that you can use those revenues to your advantage.
Mhm. Yeah, and
The company is giving it for 286 doesn't mean that's what you've got to offer it at.
Yeah, you could say something like, you're gonna get a couple of tastes of home, so you can try those. You know.
Yeah. And mind you, what I'm asking you to do, or what I just suggested, is advanced. Okay, so if that's not your lingo and that's not it, then just do the basic. Be like, yo, you can get it for 233. Let's go. If that's easier for you right now, fine. I'm just sharing.
I have a question. I was putting in order for, because it depends on the amount of boxes. I put in an order for a retroactive client. I did 17 boxes and it was $338.
Did you click Premiere?
Did you click
that-
Premiere?
Maybe I didn't.
You probably didn't.
Yes,
Because he
that
had
little
that.
slide.
I mean, it said like there was the $90 discount, but is that because like, did it not add the 5 free boxes?
Probably.
Okay, I'll look at it.
Did you already place it?
No, and I'm fine placing it at 338.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fine placing him at 338.
Oh,
I still feel
but-
like you got a killer deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just wondering what was happening there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
just remember that, you know, I just tell people like, hey, you know, just don't forget that you need to be putting $15 aside a day. Or what did you say it was, $94 a day, a week, Monica?
$94 a week.
Yeah, you got to be putting $94 a week for aside, which should be totally easy for you since you don't have to buy any food this month, so that you can get your next order. So it doesn't surprise you, because it's not going to be 278 or 233 next month. It's not.
One way I'm reaching out to old clients is I'm saying, hey, Sally, just wanted to reach out to you. I actually had 4 clients come back on our program today because they're saying that with the way the grocery costs are increasing, it's cheaper for them to use our snacks than buying their protein bars in the grocery store. Just wanted to let you know it is only $233 to get started in case you wanted to have some snacks on hand. And so
that's
this lady actually ordered. So she's like, so I got the snacks, and I'm like, okay. And I was like, so are we doing a whole plan or are we doing snacks? Like, what are you doing? She goes, oh, well, that remains to be seen. I'll figure it out when I get them. And I'm like, okay. So even if you want to just use them as snacks, they're a better option than eating what's out there. And if she wants to come on plan, that'd be great. And then this same person even said, well, what if I want that deal again? What if I do a plan? Can I get the deal on my second month? And I said, no, it's only for, you know, first time people, but they're already thinking about now getting on plan and doing it again, you know, so there are different ideas out there.
okay. Also tomorrow, newsletters come out. Don't forget your newsletter. And I think, oh, and it's coming towards the end of the month. Start filling out your map for next month. Don't wait till the end. Don't forget at the end of the month to screenshot where you were, you know, so that you have that. Make sure to screenshot your income. It always is the best at the end of the month. And then when you want to show somebody your income that you've made, you can't show them if you don't have a screenshot. Because you haven't made that much yet until you get to the end of the month again. So that's just some advice for you. So anybody want to add anything else? Any questions? No? So, okay. Monica, want to add anything? Good. All right.
I'm just grateful for you ladies because I feel like this last week I've kind of really been flying by the seat of my pants. You guys are just so awesome. So I thank you.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. We all fly by the seat of our pants all the time. You just get used to it. You learn how to glide.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna shut
Figure
up.
out there's no such thing as balance, but there is harmony.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that too.
There's a quote right there. There's no such thing as balance, but
But there is harmony.
Harmony.
All right.
All right, ladies, love you.